coming over here. It's our winter back home. So for me, just really putting in the early work in the season. It's come out here and ride the outdoor track. It's very grunty and long. So yeah, it seems to be working out.
And a great start so far, but as you kind of look ahead as the summer moves along, is there an area or two that you'd like to improve, or a fine tune you'd like to make?
For me, trying to crack into the Oz team sprint is the next step. So pushing my standing starts forward, getting them faster, that'll help me crack into that team sprint team, who are like the current world champs at the moment. So they're doing pretty well.
Always nice to join the world champ team.
Yeah, for sure. Hard, but if you make it, it's good. Yeah.
You're here at T-Town right now. It's your third time here at Valley Preferred Cycling Center. What's it like to come back to T-Town and be one of the veterans here at Trexlertown now? Yeah,
I mean, it's weird to say, because I think the first time I came here was when I was 18, 19, straight out of juniors. So I was very new, but it was sort of very good to experience like my first sort of elite international racing here. And it's great weather, great crowds here. Long way to come, but it's good to get away from the winter, like I said.
A long travel, but a worthwhile one. And Valley Preferred Cycling Center, I mean, it's a track cycling destination. Why is that? What is it that makes T-Town so special?
I think it's a great show, a great spectacle, as well as great advertising for international riders to come over. Everyone sort of gets together here in one spot for a whole month. You don't have to travel anywhere else. It's here every weekend, and you get really good quality racing.
So you're here for about a month all told, and obviously a lot of training, a lot of practice, a lot of competition. But in the free time, do you get to travel and sightsee a little bit here on the East Coast at all? Have you done any of that?
Yeah, it's really good to get away. Like the 2 weeks I've been here so far, each weekend we've managed to pop into New York and have a little look around. So yeah, it's really good to be able to do that. Like, traveling so far, it's good to go and see different parts of the US.
Give us kind of a snapshot of your track cycling journey. When did you first get on a bike, and when did you maybe first realize that being on a bike was not just going to be a hobby and something you enjoyed, but something you pursued professionally?
Well, I always grew up watching the Tour de France and whatnot with my dad. Obviously, I'm now a sprinter, so I sort of stay away from the road quite a bit. But I got into it through SASI have South Australian Sports Institute have a talent search program, so they test kids at a relatively young age. I was about 15, 16, do lots of performance tests on them, and they told me I was suited to cycling, so I sort of went down that path at that age and then tried out a bit of road. It wasn't quite good enough, so I went to the sprint route and never looked back.
As a sprinter, take us through what your training regimen looks like. How much time on the bike, how much time in the gym, and are there specific things in the gym that you as a sprinter need to focus on versus somebody who runs distance?
Yeah, so it's very gym based as a sprinter. It's the more muscle mass we can put on, the more powerful we are. So it's an even split between track and gym for us. It averages around 3 gym to 3 track a week, with about 1 or 2 road rides. They're about 3 hours a session. So yeah, it's quite a lot of time in the gym. You have to love it. I do, thankfully. So yeah, it's great.